Nene, you.
You too, bitch.
You. I don't need your
You
comments.
want to set
You
it
know what?
straight?
I don't need your
Get
your finger out of my face.
You better watch
Get your
yourself. You
finger
better
out of my
watch
face.
yourself, trash.
Vaccine hesitant, vaccine hesitant, vaccine hesitant.
What's up, everyone? Okay, a bit of a homosexual video here. I just wanted to give my feedback and comments on the first trailer released of the new Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season. Love it so much. A lot of things to say here. A lot of disappointment here. The trailer left a lot of things to be desired, and you can already tell 100% how they're setting up the entire season, and it's going to go, in my opinion, the same way as The Bachelor did with all the racial shit, and it's just really sad. Because it used to be such a good show, and now I don't know if it's because they don't have much material or because of the fake pandemic. It was like, I don't know really what to talk about, so we'll talk about racial stuff, but oh, so disappointing. So disappointing. The two new castmates, Kathy Hilton as in like the Hilton, as in the mother of Paris Hilton, which she's already the sister of castmate Kyle Richards and Kim Richards. And then there's another Asian chick that's new. And you can already sort of see in the trailer that they're trying to set up Sutton versus this Asian chick in some sort of racially inflamed way. Oh, so boring. Of course they take Sutton, who is this blonde, Christian, Southern woman, and put her up against, you know, all these different, like, racial things. They already added Grizel, is that her fucking name? Last season. Blech. Grizel is so boring in the house. I can't believe she's on there. Like, what? She's, like, pretty, and you can tell, like, back in the day, she's, like, pretty, you know, like, no hate girl, but you push all that BLM crap, and, like, your kids are Jewish as hell, and it's just, like, what's going on here? Because that's another thing, is that when they're setting up this, like, racial divide in the trailer, it's, like, it's not the Asian woman versus Kyle. No, because Kyle's Jewish. It's not the Asian woman versus Dorit. I'm pretty sure that Dorit's Jewish. And that's all fine. Love it so much. But it just goes to show that these people have a very specific axe to grind on a very specific type of person. Unfortunately, Sutton is a sacrificial lamb here. Who knows how it'll all be played out, but the whole thing seems very contrived. Fucking Grizel is in a shot. She's like in her own home, okay? And her kids are like eating breakfast like 20 feet apart. And it's like, are you fucking retarded? I know they are, but it's just like, God help them, you know? And the new castmates seem boring, except for Kathy Hilton. But like, what is Kathy Hilton going to bring to the table? You know, like between her and Kyle, they nixed Kim's memoir that she wants to release with all this information. That's all the juicy stuff that I would love to read and figure out, you know. But if all of that stuff is like swept under the rug, like what is Kathy Hilton going to bring to the table other than, I guess, like luxury experience, yada yada yada. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how this season pans out. I'm pretty sure they're going to go, like I said, the same direction as The Bachelor, trying to make it this big racial thing, which is so boring and so undeserving of the whole Beverly Hills franchise, you know. I think the Beverly Hills franchise is probably the best one out of all. There are other seasons, other cities where like the beginning seasons were great. Don't get me wrong, like Atlanta, the first 3 seasons, so great. New Jersey, first 3 seasons, like so great. But then once like social media got into the fold, those cities that didn't have the foundation, the foundations needed to sustain sort of the Real Housewives aesthetic, you could tell how it became just like cheaper, you know, just like who are these people, you know. But Beverly Hills seemed to always sort of evade that somehow. It seems like they're really going to try to be pushing the whole Erica Jane, Tom Girardi scandal, all of that. I don't really know. It seems like she's just like going to keep her mouth shut the whole time. Again, boring because it's like, what are you going to really divulge on reality television when it's something so serious like that? But you can tell they're trying to make it a big thing, like they did with the whole Brandy, Denise Richards thing in the previous season, you know? It's just sad, you know. Like, I love seeing them all. I'm excited for another season of Beverly Hills because it's the best one, you know, the most interesting one. But unfortunately, it's now going in the direction of the rest of society, and it's just so boring in the house, and I hate it so much. Hopefully Sutton makes it through the season. She's not even like my favorite character. Like I love a good Dorit. Kim Richards is my all-time favorite. I mean, you see my other channel. Hello. But we'll see how it goes. It's just sad, you know, just so sad that they can't that this like society, this techno-fascist destructor chromatica just seems to like seep into every bit of every show out there. It's incredibly boring. It just is like, what can I watch that's not infiltrated by all this BLM crap, you know? And yet, here we are, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's like, there's no concept of like economic disparity either. It's like, how is Griselle sitting up there talking about how she feels like a second-class citizen, makes millions, is on a hit reality show, you know? This new Asian person, like she brings up race. Are you kidding me? The Asians like outscore whites. Asians are richer than whites, and yet somehow they're underprivileged and like volatile as they're all like incredibly wealthy on this show. It's just like, it's like so contrived and so bad that I just am saying my prayers for the season, because I think this will probably be the beginning of the end for sure, if not last season being the beginning of the end with the whole Griselle Black Lives Matter thing. Hate it so much. Anyways, I just wanted to give my thoughts. I'll leave it there. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Then you're just gonna have to digivolve again!
You don't have to cry over it.
Shut up, bitch!
It's a MrTheron production.